I try to serve the people first and foremost. Cover Lounge Season 2.
It's so cursed.
Never give Foggy your Snapchat.
In fact, most of the time I am rad-ish.
Hi. I don't really agree with all of those things, but hi.
And I was just like, I've really been craving the hummus that you make. Morgan's extremely
I'm so toxic. I walk past people and they die. I don't know what they can expect from us now. Like you had asked me that like 3 or 4 episodes ago. I was like, I don't know. I'm just have to wait and kind of see. I guess. I don't know.
Fucking see. Fuck them.
We like you said, we do what we want.
Yeah. Oh, one-uppers. Look, I don't like one-uppers. Look, I couldn't. Yes. Okay.
Oh, like it's a competition.
Like
where they're constantly having to one-up you?
They're constantly one-upping you. That shit actually, like, I've never even considered. This is how I know it's a deal breaker, because I've never considered wanting to date somebody who was a one-upper, because they annoy the shit out of me. I can't even be around them. I cannot stand to be around a one-upper. They piss me off. Like, I could say something. Oh, I've been going to the gym for like, 4 months now, 4 or 5 months. After my injury, I injured my tendon in my arm, and I was out for like 8 months out of the gym. And I finally started going back in July, and it's been great. I injured my tendon, and then like they just come out of nowhere. They're like, yeah, well, I've been going to the gym for like a year after I broke my fucking back. Like, what do you think about that? How cool is that? And I'm just like,
yeah, it's funny. I would never date a one-upper. I have a friend who is a one-upper.
mm-hmm.
And like everything he does, he feels like he has to be the best at it. And so like the earliest example that the earliest example I have of him trying to one-up something that I did,
Mm-hmm.
we were playing Smash Brothers. This guy thought he was great at Smash Brothers. And not to toot my own horn, I'm good at Smash Brothers.
You've always been
garbage.
good at Smash Bros. You were good.
He was garbage. And he could not win a single one. It wasn't even remotely close. And he got so mad, he called up one of his friends to, the two of them teamed up against me, because that's the setting you can have with Smash Bros. Wiped the floor with both of them. It wasn't even remotely close, over and over and over again. So he was like, okay, let's play something else. And, getting all pouty. And so we went to Mario Kart, saying exact same thing.
Yeah.
But like literally every single thing that we've done together, he's tried to one-up me at and hasn't been able to, and it drives him crazy. And I don't know if this makes me a bad person,
but you enjoy it.
I love it. I love it.
Uh-huh.
What main? My main. So it's a cross between Robin and well, I don't really use them anymore, really. Not Robin. Robin is definitely. Yeah, I'd say Robin. Robin is my main. Yeah, I like Robin.
Were you gonna say Princess Zelda?
She's actually really good. She's really good. I do use Zelda a lot, but she's not my main.
Okay, we are moving on. That was pretty.
Yeah, sorry about
cut and
that.
dry. No, it's fine. I enjoy the stories. Excessively compliments. Complimenting all the time, not the worst thing. I would put that in not the worst thing. Like, I guess you could like sometimes be like, this is getting annoying, but like, they could always excessively put you down. So between the two.
Yeah, and yes, Neo, Zelda's a fantastic character. But no, like compliments already make me a little bit uncomfortable. If that was something I was being barraged with, constantly, that would be a little bit much.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it can feel nice to get compliments and everything,
Yeah.
too much of a good thing can be bad for you.
Yeah.
And I would ask them to kind of like tone it down a little bit, Uh, but I would say it's not the worst thing,
Mm-hmm.
but it would definitely be at least something I would have to get used to.
Yeah. No,
I don't know.
totally. No, I agree. I think I would just have to put it in not the worst thing. I think that there's certainly worse things that could they could be saying to you other than complimenting you. So
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, so are we doing not the worst thing then?
Yeah, I'd say it's not the worst thing. Because maybe they're just that head over heels for it, Which it
Never,
could be
never compliments you. Never compliments you. That one,
I don't know. Like that's something that would make me like think about the relationship. I don't know, honestly.
I don't know
My
because
first instinct is to put it in bad but manageable,
Mhm.
but I don't know, because like in relationship is like I like to find reasons to kind of like fawn, not fawn over them. That's not the right term. Like kind of like gush about them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, like that was really good. I love the way you did this or that, or like, wow, this food you made is really great, or uh, like you just look really great today, or like
Yeah.
like I like to find ways to kind of like lift them up,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to think, or like I would like to be with somebody who would want to do the same.
I agree. I agree. I think bad but manageable because never complimented ever.
Like if it's the thing that they just refuse to do, that would be a deal breaker. But if it's something that they just aren't aware that they don't do,
Right. Huh.
is it strictly verbally? Because there's body language and acts of service that could compliment in an awkward way. Yeah, that's true. I suppose if it's something that they just don't know how to do, and that's why they never do it, like that would be
Mhm.
manageable for me.
I agree.
Because they want to show that they appreciate you. They're just not really sure how.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, we'll go bad but manageable. Only compliments physical attributes. So they only talk about how banging of a bod you got. Look at my titties, chat. Look at my titties right now. Look how nice my titties are. Aren't they nice? I'm going to the
Compliment him
gym.
on his titties. He's
Compliment
very
my
proud of it.
titties. I'm very
He's
proud
very
of
proud
them.
it.
I'm very oddly proud about my titties. Look at them.
As
Oh
you should
my
be.
goodness. Look at my titty. Ugh. I got titties, chat. Stop looking at them.
He
Stop.
doesn't mean it. He wants you to stare. He wants you to touch them.
Touch them. Okay.
Touch them.
Touch them. Touch them, coward.
Coward. Coward.
Oh my goodness. Only your physical attributes. Comes across a little shallow.
Yeah, that was my first thought too.
It's
The word shallow, like, oh, shallow, okay.
But at the same time, that doesn't. It can also okay. This is gonna sound so, I don't know. I'm actually tore up about this one. I really am, because it can show you that they want you. It can show you that you are wanted. It can show you that, especially like think about if you've been in a relationship for a long time with said person.
Mm-hmm.
And relationships are what they are. Time is what it is. Eventually you let yourself go, da 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 da. and they're still saying, you know, how much they want you, how much they think you look great, how much they think you're sexy, this, that, and the third, right? I would want that,
Yeah.
especially in a long-term relationship. Now, I still want them to say other stuff. Like, I still want them to be like, oh, you're so smart. Oh, you're so strong. Oh, you're so this, you know, something else. But like
Talented.
complimenting, yeah, talented. You're
Creative.
such
I
a
love the way you're-
creative person. You're such a wordsmith of the written word.
Wordsmith. Oh my god.
But oh, Foog, you sing so good.
I think the best compliment I've ever gotten, like the one that's really stuck with me, is someone told me that they like the way I think about things. Like that they like the way I think about life. And I was like, oh.
That's a very nice compliment. I like that.
Yeah.
I want to, you don't have to agree with me. I want to put this in could be good. Could be good.
Okay.
Because of
No, we could
the
put it there.
thoughts that I'm having about them still wanting to physically compliment you in a long-term relationship. I think that's something that really fades away a lot, you know? And having attraction to a partner, whether that's mentally or emotionally or still physically, is still a big part of,
for sure.
you know, in the later years, as it were. So yeah, I actually think I would like to put this in could be good. Are you good with that? What do you think?
Yeah, no, yeah, we could put it there. To me, like physical appearance doesn't matter that much to me.
Mhm.
So if that was the only thing they were complimenting me on, like as sweet as it can be, it wouldn't,
Ugh.
like I would prefer them to compliment other things instead. I would want to be able to impress them with other things that I did, you know. So if it was only physical things, like I'd say it's like not the worst thing, but we could definitely we could do could be good though.
Yeah, I just think it's could be good. Like it's not something that I actually like all in all, because I still want you to compliment other things about me. But complimenting my physical, if we've been in a long-term relationship, makes me feel good, because it makes me feel like you still want me after all this time. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Constantly late. Constantly. Every single time we set an appointment, you are late. Doesn't matter to me. Neutral. Don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I'd say it depends on the situation.
I agree.
If there's like something important that we need to be on time for, and we're not like it's gets screwed up because they are constantly late, like even to important things, that would irk me. But if it's just, you know, they're just constantly late, you can get around that. I don't really care.
I agree. All right. Last minute cancels. We've made plans, everything's all good to go, and then at the very last second they cancel.
Personally, I don't care, because that lets me stay at home and do other things. Like, not saying that I don't want to hang out with them or do things with them, but I have other things I can do also.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, okay, that's not happening. Okay, divert.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think neutral on that.
Yeah. Exactly hangry. Yes.
Yeah, the flight thing. Yeah, absolutely. I'd dislike that. I agree. Rude to service or retail staff. I cannot stand to be associated with people who are rude.
I will not be friends. I will not be associated with people like this.
It's a deal breaker.
Mm-hmm.
It's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Does not have a single close friend.
Why though?
Yeah, I would say bad but manageable, because it's like, okay, like, look, I don't have very many close friends. You are literally my one, probably my one close friend. Maybe I think I would put you and Grave as probably my and maybe Quinn too, as my close friends, and Hangry. Hangry. I consider Hangry a really good friend. But why don't you have any close friends?
Right.
Why don't you have any? Like, and I'm not a very sociable person. Like, I'm not a very, like, I'm pretty socially inept. Like, a lot of people are afraid to talk to me. And I don't know why, but at the same time, okay, like, if nobody's going to talk to me, I'm just going to be off by myself. I don't care.
Yeah. No, you're very easy to get along with. I don't understand it either.
There's so many people who are scared to talk to me. I don't know what energy I put out that makes it to where people like go away from me. Maybe it's because I'm like me, viewer, like me, and they're just like,
like me. No, look at my titties.
Look at my titties. Oh no.
Oh no! Don't objectify me! Oh no!
Oh no! I'm stuck under the desk, step viewer. I'm stuck.
Viewer.
I'm stuck under the desk, step chat. Help me!
Stop.
Oh
Stop
no!
it.
But Foggy is very scary.
You're literally
shit.
What are you? Birds are social and they scream a lot. That's kind of like you, but you're much more
like I would honestly say, like, and I've been thinking about, and we've had this conversation. I've been really thinking about changing, my character or my mascot or whatever you want to call it. What is it? My model.
Your persona.
My persona. Yeah. I think I'm going to shy away from the bird because I really think I'm more like a possum. I'm more like a possum, you know. You see me, I might scream. But like also you might find me in the trash too. I'm a pretty trashy person.
You're kind of trashy, but like in a good way.
Yeah, in an endearing way.
Mentally trashy.
In an endearing way that you wanna pick me up. You know.
But also
might rip your throat out.
You scream a lot. Like you scream a lot. You scream a lot.
I do not. I am anybody who knows me knows that I'm actually a very quiet and reserved person.
We're not doing this again. We have a whole intro about this. You literally said those exact words.
I don't speak unless spoken to most of the time. Okay? I'm a very quiet person.
When Grave and I went over to visit Foggy and Sil, I got up a little bit earlier than what Foggy did. I was downstairs, and I think I was sipping on coffee that Sil had just brought me because she was very sweet. She's like, I want to make the coffee. I'm like, okay, thank you, I appreciate you. And so she brought me the coffee. I was sipping on it, and then Foggy comes down the stairs and just starts it felt like he was yelling. Maybe he wasn't. It was early. I don't like mornings, but I remember sitting on the couch with my blanket over me with my cup of coffee, and Foggy comes over and he starts talking, and I physically went like.
No, hey, no. The thing is you remember, friend. I'm telling you this, Morgan, as somebody who loves you and appreciates you, and thinks that you're a great person. I want to state that you're remembering these things backwards, friend. You're the one who came through and was like, "Hey, Foggy, how are you doing this morning?" And I was like, God damn, like, chill out. No, he just walked in and just.
One very important thing. We're trying to convince quiet right now. We hear you over 2 different doors, over somebody's speaking and a man. Fucker, I love you. I love you so much. You are one loud bitch. Okay? Don't lie to the people. Do not lie to the people. What's wrong with you? Speak of unspoken to you. This morning you're standing for no.
Honey, can you make me some sups? I really need some. I'm sweating.
All of that, and your response is, "Hey, can you do something for me?"
Thanks, honey. Actually, could you make me some? That would be amazing. I love you.
Pause what I was doing. Not speaking this.
I'm a quiet and I can I can
Thank
hear you through
still.
everything and over
Love
the mic.
you. Appreciate you. You're perfect. The sun rises and sets.
Morgan
out your
said
ass.
he appreciates you and you're perfect. Thanks, honey. I love you. Oh, goodness gracious. You know you effed up when the viewer goes from chat to speak to you in person.
that quickly too.
She did. She come in. She came in like a wrecking ball.
I like how you like look up and you're like.
Okay. But okay, getting back to things though, like that was a huge rabbit trail, but does it have a single close friend though? Like, and this is somebody who's supposed to be your partner. That it does raise a concern for me. Like, why are you alone? You know what I mean? Like, if you just moved here, that's one thing, but like even then, don't you have a friend back home that you text or something?
Like you and I, we don't live in the same state, and we still like that's shouldn't be an issue, honestly. I have a personal rule. I will not date someone who is incapable of being friends with the gender that they're attracted to.
That's a good.
So like I need the person I'm dating to have friends who are also gay.
Right. No, that makes total sense. That makes sense.
Because
it does.
Because that shows they are able to
maintain a relationship. It's not like it's not a romantic relationship, but to maintain. It
shows that you are able to see the people who you're attracted to as more than just something to sleep with. You know.
Right.
You see them as people, things to be respected, things to actually be cared for. You see them as people, not just, oh, I'm compatible with this.
Right. Oh, yawn. Goodness, that was a weird yawn. Oh, came out of nowhere. No, I agree. I think this is it's very strange. Would it be a deal breaker though?
I would say it depends.
I do too.
But
I do too.
I would be wary.
I would too. Yeah. Let's go depends. I agree. I think that's a good place. Brags about how good of a liar they are. Thanks, honey. Love you. brags about how good of a liar they are.
So I've learned that if you have to brag about how good you are at something, you're probably not that good at it. If you're good at something, you don't have to brag about it.
I would actually say, I might actually, as a joke, put this in. Actually, I like this because yeah, that's exactly what that tells me is you fucking suck at lying.
Yeah, and like of all the things to brag about, lying, deceiving people, like why would that be the thing that you're proud of?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. It's not. I might put it in like not the worst thing or bad but manageable because it's like it's not so much about the fact that you are trying to say that you're a liar, but that you're bragging about being good at it. Like it's just like, okay, like why are you so happy and like proud of the fact that you exactly what you just said, like are deceiving people? Like what's so great about that?
I know I just said if you have to brag about how good you are at something, you're probably not good at it. Immediately, I heard myself say, "Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at Smash."
You suck
like,
at Smash, Morgan. Just so you know, you fucking suck at it.
Okay, listen. So my brother, the one I live with, he is very, very good at Smash. Like he is. I've said this before. He is pro level. Like he is good enough to professionally compete in Smash. I'm able to keep up with him. I don't usually win, but I can keep up with him.
Give him a good run for the money.
Yeah, like every now and then I do win, but he's definitely better than I am at the game. But I can keep up with him.
What is it about younger siblings being better at games than you are? My little brother is he was always so good at like shooter games than me.
Oh yeah.
Even like I was a teenager and he was still a kid. It's like, dude, why are you so good? Stop being good. I'm gonna fucking beat your ass in real life, like to teach you a lesson. You don't get to be better at games.
I'm gonna beat you with that controller.
Yeah. You don't get to be
That's
better
funny.
at games than I am. Here, I'm gonna fucking unplug your controller and then just
That's funny.
I'll play and make you think you're playing, jackass. Brags about how good of a liar they are. I mean, it's not a
Just
deal breaker, but it's weird. It's a weird thing to me for you to be like that.
Yeah. It would make me like raise an eyebrow at them and just like,
Yeah.
what was the point of that?
Yeah. What do you think? Depends.
I'd say it's not the worst thing, but it's weird.
I agree. Not the worst thing then. Weird. We're gonna raise an eyebrow towards you. Goes to the gym every day. I'll put it there. I love going to the gym. I want them to go to the gym with me. Bam. That's it. That's a wrap.
My brother goes to the gym literally every single day, sometimes multiple times a day.
I couldn't do that. That's too much time.
Like there was this one time, he got home from going to the gym for the second time that day. Like he like this is the first time I saw him during the day because I get up later in the day. He got home. He's like, yeah, I just got home from the gym. Like I went to the gym, got home, then was like, no, I can do another workout. Went back to the gym, and when he got home, that's when I went downstairs and like ran into him. And he said, I kind of want to go to the gym again. And he did. He went 3 times in one day, and I was like, you got issues. But
I couldn't live at the gym. I go to the gym to work out and feel better, and then to vent my frustrations, and I do it all in one session. And then I go home.
Yeah, I
couldn't go multiple
to the
times.
gym like 3-4 times a week. Didn't enjoy it, and I just don't go to the gym now because it's not something I enjoy. If you like going to the gym, you want to go every day, go for it. Great for you.
Mhm.
If nothing else, I get a very pretty view.
Look at my titties, chat. Look at them. I got these titties at the gym. I couldn't go multiple times, Foggy 2024. That's true. That is
Oh,
true.
I did learn a while back that actually you burn more calories. You burn just about as many calories during sex as you do as going to the gym.
That's crazy. I didn't know I could burn that many calories in 45 seconds. Really tough.
I was gonna say 2 minutes, but okay. you roasted yourself even more than I was going to.
It's a race and I always win.
My God.
No, one of my buddies said that all the time. He used to say that at work. He would at my old job, he would just be like, yeah, man. He's like, I gave her a good 25 seconds. I was like, 25 seconds? He's like, yeah, it's a race. And I've won every single time. I was like, that is hilarious, but at the same time, your poor wife.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, never goes to the gym. Doesn't matter to me at all.
I don't care.
I don't care. If you don't want to go, you don't have to go.
Yeah. I couldn't care less.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Has a mental disorder. This is interesting.
Instant deal breaker.
This
If
is
they have the situations and the conditions Foggy has, oh man. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Chat. 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 Hear me out.
What are you talking about? What FS just said?
Waiting for the day Foggy streams with a decent cleavage.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, I was talking about me having mental disorders.
Oh, okay.
Hear me out, chat. Hear me out. No, I'm just kidding. Well, considering what I do for a job, it would depend on the situation. I can handle, because you have to realize mental disorders. What the hell? Mental disorders can include stuff like anxiety, depression, stuff that a lot of people, it's very normal. ADHD is a mental disorder, for crying out loud. So this type of stuff, it depends on the situation. I don't think that I'm equipped to handle in a relationship somebody who's dealing with something like, borderline personality disorder, or like some type of schizoaffective disorder, whether that's like borderline or like paranoid schizophrenia or something like that. I don't think that I'm equipped to handle that as a spouse or a significant other. But like somebody having depression, anxiety, stuff like that. I can handle that. I do handle that. I handle that with myself, and I handle that. I know Sylvie struggles with anxiety and stuff like that. So, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. That. But if we're talking about all mental illness, mental disorders, it depends on the situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely.
Neurodivergent. Doesn't matter.
Who isn't now?
I was about to say, honestly, I like this. Neurotypical people kind of scare me. What would you say? I mean, these are pretty cut and dry.
I'd say either neutral or actually I like this.
Yeah. Neurotypical people. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
Makes plans for the future without consulting your preferences. I wouldn't say that that's a red flag, honestly. It feels more like just maybe they're daydreaming and, you know, maybe they just get a little carried away with it without really speaking to you about it. You know, sometimes you get excited, sometimes you get overstimulated, and it's just like, you know, I want to spend so much time with this one person. We're gonna do this, 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 and this, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna move to Tucson.
Tucson.
I don't know why that was the first place that came to my brain. But
I feel like when it says plans, I feel like it means they actually have the intention of doing it, though. Like, I do agree. Like you can get excited about things and like make, you know, plans. I don't know. I feel like it would depend on what kind of plans it is.
What
Like,
if we're
I
talking
want them-
about big plans? Because we're talking about plans for the future. What if they're making plans to like buy a house, you know, or things that really do impact, like have a lasting impact on things.
Yeah. If so, I would want my partner to have the freedom to live their life, make plans to do things that they want to do. If we are in a relationship, then it would depend on what these are. So, say they make plans to move to a different country, and they don't talk to me about it or anything like that, or like just move to a different town or city or something, and they don't talk to me about it, and we're a couple, like we're together, that would be bad. That would be pretty bad.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Okay, so what do you think then? What do you think? Are you thinking like bad but manageable? Like where is your heart telling you to stick this bad boy?
I say it depends on the situation.
I agree.
It depends on what kind of plans they're making, honestly.
I agree. Longest relationship has never lasted more than a month.
That's a red flag to me.
Okay. Is it
That's
the
a big
type of
thing.
red flag that you wouldn't even give him a chance in that category? Or is it just like, is it bad but manageable? Is it not the worst thing? Like where are you kind of falling on the fence?
See, it doesn't give a lot of context that I feel is important. Like,
Right.
how many relationships have you had that haven't lasted for more than a month?
Mhm.
Why have none of these relationships
Right.
lasted more than a
Well,
month?
and it makes you imagine so many different scenarios. Like, do you
Yeah.
have are you struggling with mental illness? Are you just really bad at picking partners? Like what's the deal here? You know, there's so many different reasons why you could be in all of these different relationships that don't last. And then it makes you wonder, like, okay, well, what's wrong with me? if I'm about to include myself in this
Yeah.
in this gallery, as it were, of people,
Yeah.
why did you choose me if you have such bad taste?
Yeah. He's like, I'm not looking to be another trophy for you to mount.
Right.
Well, mount was the wrong word there.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh my god. So in my head, I am envisioning someone who has had several relationships, and none of them had lasted more than a month.
Mhm.
In that situation, that'd be an instant deal breaker for me, because I do not want to be the proving ground for them to show that they can be in a longer relationship than that.
Mm-hmm. I can agree with that. I can actually agree with that. I'm gonna agree with that. You have swayed me. I was gonna say not the worst thing, because it's like, okay, just because they were bad at picking, it doesn't necessarily mean that these relationships ending were their fault. But then at the same time, I also kind of thought in my brain, okay, but what's the only common denominator in each individual relationship? It's you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
I can be friends with people like this. I am friends with one or two people like this. That's fine. I can still hang out with them and enjoy their company. I would never date these people.
No.
No.
No. Okay, I agree then. Multiple exes within the same year. Once again, context is important. How many multiple exes are we talking about? 2, 3? Like, what's the deal? 6? Like, what kind of number game are we talking about? Why do you have multiple exes? And what's the deal here? If they only had like 2 exes within the same year, that could be 2 6-month relationships that fell apart because blank and blank happened.
Mm-hmm. They could have been with one person for 3 years and it just happened to end at the beginning of 1 year, and then they broke.
Then they tried to date somebody else.
It didn't work for XYZ.
I'm gonna say this one depends.
Yeah.
This one depends.
Yeah, I'd say it depends.
Never been in a relationship. That's an immediate deal breaker for me, because that tells me that you might not be legal.
Oh.
Like you might be way younger than you just. How are you gonna be my age and never been in a relationship? I don't buy it. I'm sorry. You are either not 18 or you have said you are older than you are. And I'm not here for it. I don't date 18-year-olds. I don't date 18-year-olds. I don't date 21-year-olds. I don't date anybody underneath the age of that's foul to me. It's fucking sick. I'm not doing it. So never been in a relationship, deal breaker for me.
So I had one person who wanted to be in a relationship with me fairly recently, but he had never been in a relationship, and he was in his, what was he, like 31, 32 or something like that.
Wow.
And I turned him down, and when he asked why, is like, is it because I've never been in a relationship before? And I said, kind of, yes. Like a big part of that is is because of that. Because I don't know, there's something I would feel kind of not icky about it. I would feel like I had
It's icky.
I would feel like I had an advantage over them, having been in relationships in the past and everything. I don't want to feel like I am above.
Yeah.
Like somebody who I'm dating. I want to be like at equal levels with someone.
And I was about to actually say, Morgan, on the flip side, if you really are 30, if you are up here in our age range and stuff like that, that makes me feel icky. Like, why? Why haven't you been in a relationship?
Yeah.
No, stop. That's icky. I don't like it. Go away.
Yeah, in his he was 34 actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But anyways, the main reason why he hadn't been in a relationship was because of like religious reasons and his family and that kind of stuff and this stuff, and like, which I can sympathize with, but I don't want to be his first gay relationship. I do not want to it's just I just not something I'm comfortable with, honestly.
Yeah. No, absolutely, and totally respect that. I totally respect that. Oh, so yeah, that's a deal breaker. Puts a lot of labels on themselves. I don't really even know what that means, so I'm just gonna say that doesn't matter. Because like, what do you mean you put a lot of labels on yourself? Like, you're like, oh, I'm. Is it somebody who like doesn't know what they want, so they're just like, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that, I'm gonna be this?
No, no.
Or
I
do you think
like
it's like somebody who's like, I'm a bad person, I'm you know, I'm a cat person, so I hate dogs.
No, 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 no. I think what it's talking about is like an example. There's someone I work with. Uh, they. I asked. So they a lot of times when they introduce themselves to somebody, they'll like say, "Hi, I'm so and so. I am a neurodivergent, non-binary, bisexual, like this and
Oh,
that."
like they're
You know,
reading
like
off their bio.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. It's like they're giving like I am non-binary, I am bisexual, I am this, I am this, I am this. This is kind of who I am. Like a very short and summarized, easy to digest. They're giving out these labels. They don't have to go on this whole spiel
I
about
am
who they are.
Foggy. I am a fish lover, and I am pansexual, and I'm gassy. Your turn.
I am Morgan. I am hungry.
You do. What I best just said. I'm this, and this. Nah, bitch, you too much. That's the only thing you are is too much. That's crazy.
I feel like labels can be helpful
Yeah,
for some people
yeah,
because they can be very like sexuality. That's a label
yeah.
technically.
I
It's
think
like saying like I am gay or I am this or I'm that. Like using the label demisexual.
I think
Like, it's
that
something.
maybe I would put this in could be good, and the reason why, Morgan, is because I think that isn't it kind of nice for somebody to know what they want and to just be like, I know what I am. I'm this, and this. If you don't like that, well then, you know,
Yeah.
kick rocks. Like, I kind of
No,
like
for
that
sure.
in a way.
No, for sure. Like it could definitely be very useful because like I heard someone explain it who is demisexual, saying like they don't want to have to go on this whole spiel when they're asked about their sexuality. They don't want to have to go on this whole spiel about how they develop or experience sexual attraction. They say, "I am this." And if the person's interested, they can look up that term. It gives them all the
That's
information
it.
they need.
Done.
I think that the labels can be a good thing, but I feel like people can also limit themselves if they use labels. Because like they'll be afraid, or they won't go outside of the labels because like, oh well, like this doesn't fit within my label, even though I want to do this.
Yeah.
I'll just reel that back in that case. Like they put themselves in a box.
FS, I
of the
see what
labels.
you're saying. I see what you're saying. The only thing is yes, it makes sense to say I have no need to know everyone's sexual preference. Let me just be your friend. But here's the thing, though. I do agree with that. But this is a relationship red flag tier list. So these people that we're speaking about, these people who are putting labels on themselves, are interested in pursuing romantic relationships with you and you with them. That's what this is. So different from friendships. It's a totally different thing. Friendships, yes, absolutely. I do agree with that. I don't need to know everything about you to, like from the jump to determine if I want to be your friend or not, or like to pursue a friendship with you. But when you are putting yourself into the category of, wanting to pursue romance with me, I think that labels can be helpful. I think they can be a good thing.
Yeah.
and that's kind of why I wanted to say I don't want to put it in actually I like this, because yes, I do agree with you that sometimes that can be limiting. Sometimes that can put you in a box that maybe you're not really able to climb out of.
Yeah.
I think it could be a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're useful. It's a very
Yeah.
concise way of relaying information.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So do you agree with that then? We're gonna put it there?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. Constantly brings up an ex. Ooh.
No, I wouldn't be in a relationship
You're
with someone
stuck
like
on
that
your ex?
because
You're stuck
like
on them?
if you're like if you want to talk about them so much, if you're not over them, go be with them.
I had a relationship where my partner did that. They would talk about their ex all the time and talk ad nauseum about their ex. And come and find out, I found out that they were still friends with their ex. And I was kind of like, I'm not a jealous person naturally, so I was just kind of like, oh, that's a little strange, but you know, cool. I'm glad you guys were able to, you know, mend fences, you know. Turns out they were absolutely sleeping together while I was in that relationship. So that did not end well. That did not end well at all. And yeah. So constantly brings up an ex. Definitely no good. No, sir.
Yeah. No, I'd agree with that.
I'm not here for it. Lack sympathy. Instant deal breaker. I don't care.
No, absolutely not.
Males with only male friends, females with only female friends.
No,
No.
absolutely not. You have to have no.
Oh,
That's
listen to this.
so
Males
bad.
with only female friends, females with only male friends.
I'd say it's the same thing. It's
I agree.
still a no because it means you have something against or you have something to prove against the other.
Oh, wait. I like
Gender roles.
references
like
outdated gender roles. So,
traditional gender roles, like
so
women need to
now,
be in the kitchen. Stuff.
Because now that Sylvia and I are married, Sylvia is no longer allowed to pursue anything that makes her happy. She must be at my beck and call at every second. She must be barefoot in the kitchen.
She must stand behind you.
Yes, and speak only when spoken to. That would be great for me. I wouldn't wake up stabbed several times in the 37 times in the chest.
Yeah. Not with Syl, no.
No, that would go great for me, really. To the kitchen with yourself. I don't like people. I don't like people who reference outdated gender roles. They really annoy me. Really annoy me. So actually,
that's an instant deal breaker for me.
Agreed. You can find their whole life on social media. Believe it or not, it's not a deal breaker, but I don't like that. I don't like every single moment of my life being posted online. Like when I'm on vacation, I don't want to have to worry about you taking pictures of me and posting them to Instagram and being like, we're on the beach bench. Like, I don't want that. I want to just relax. Now, if you're like, hey, would you like to take a picture? Like to commemorate this? Absolutely. Let's do it. You know, like asking me, but not just being like, let me take a selfie. I don't like it. Every single time I do that, I see your face.
You're such an asshole.
Oh my gosh. Every single time I do it, I look at your face just to see your reaction.
So funny.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
But
So
what if it's with the silly filter?
Stop.
Now we have to take a silly one.
It's a little afterwards.
Yeah. Oh
my God.
man, it's not a deal breaker, but I don't like it. I'm gonna say it would be bad but manageable.
Really? I feel like I don't know. If they are just taking pictures of people who are not comfortable with having the picture taken, then I'd have a problem with that. But if it's more like they have a whole bunch of, like, they like to take pictures and commemorate things, or they want to have like a collage of memories of their life, I think that's really cool.
No, I agree with that, but like, why does it need
The
to
fact
be
it's
on
social
social media? Like, that's what I'm saying is, like, if somebody was like, hey, I want to take a picture to commemorate this, you know, we're in this beautiful place, or we're with these people that we love, we need to take pictures to remember this. I'm like, yes, fuck yeah, let's do that. I love that. But like,
Okay.
to be like, Instagram badge. And
Stop it.
I don't like that.
That's fair. That's fair. Like, I definitely get that. I would say, 'cause I didn't really think about the fact that it's social media. Yeah, that's fair. I personally would say it's not the worst thing, but I definitely think that you feel more strongly about it. So I was hoping we could put it on the
I
bad
really
but
don't,
manageable.
and I'm not, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I could put it in not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing. I wouldn't break up with somebody for doing it, but like, I'm gonna roll my eyes. It's gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, oh my gosh, can we just relax? You know? Or can
But
we
do you
just
need
take the pictures
Do you
for
need
us?
the validation this much?
Right. So yeah, no, I would say, no, I agree. It's probably not the worst thing. But like, I'm gonna be like, what the hell? No drama, please. Are they saying
That's what people are. That's what humans are. Humans are drama.
Is that what they're saying to you? Are they trying to tell you no drama, please? Or are you trying to tell them no
It
drama,
isn't-
please? What's the thing?
It is in quotes. I feel like it's being said to you.
So they're like, okay, if we're gonna be in a relationship, please, no drama. No drama,
I think
please.
I think that's what it's saying.
That's
yeah.
annoying to me. It feels very condescending, and I don't like condescending people.
Yeah, it does feel condescending. Yeah.
First of all, my issues are not drama. They are my issues because I'm a human being.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like that you're asking me to promise you the impossible. What you call drama is emotions and the human experience. No. The
yeah, I agree. Instant deal breaker.
funny thing is, the person who would say this is probably the person who would do the selfie thing.
Yeah, furry. They're actually a furry. They're actually a furry. Doesn't bother.
So basically just FS.
It's just FS.
So-
Furries, like people who have that, it's not really a kink, is it? It's not like, I mean, there is like the furry fetish or whatever, but like, what is it called when you do? Is it LARPing? Will it be?
It's kind of
would
like
it be
that. Like, well,
LARPing?
they'll put on like the whole suits and everything, go out in public, and like
Yeah.
with like furry conventions, that kind of stuff. You
Um,
can try FS. You can try.
I permitted the term. Furry. It doesn't
if-
bother me per se. Like, I don't care. What do you
Yeah.
think? Would you be embarrassed to go out in public with somebody in a furry suit? In a persona?
Yeah.
That's,
I would.
No, it's fair. It's fair. It's a fair thing to feel that way. It's a fair thing to say. It's a fair thing to feel that way.
I would want them, like, let's say if I was in a relationship with a furry, someone who was a furry, I would want them to go out and do these things. I would not be okay if it was a fetish situation. Um, because if they need something in the bedroom that I can't give them, I don't want them to have to go without something like that when they could find someone else who could give that to them.
Yeah,
And that is something I would not be able to give to them.
that's
So
fair.
I I support I will cheer them on
From the sidelines.
as a friend.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I am not of the same mind as you. It doesn't bother me. It really and truly doesn't bother me. I would be fine being in a relationship with somebody who had a fursona. It just doesn't. It doesn't bother me. I'm not necessarily like, I don't fetishize it. Like I don't have like a furry fetish or anything, but like if my partner was one and did have one, it wouldn't bother me. So
Yeah.
like for me, I would say you know what? Also, people who have fursonas or furry whatever, I sometimes wonder if they have like issues, like daddy issues or something, and that makes me happy. So like, could be good. The sex might be mind blowing. So I'm just saying. Sorry to tell you, brother, Sil has a fursona. She's a fox, and she's foxy,
Well, that's
and she has
I don't know if
daddy
that-
issues.
see that's
So I love that.
see Sil is a like having a VTuber persona isn't the same thing as this though.
Agreed.
'Cause,
We're
like,
talking
being
about
a-
going
like,
full on.
Being a furry is when you have like the full suit that you put on, and then you go out to like these conventions and hang out with people in real life, like out in public and everything, and you have these like these events
Yeah.
where you go as your fursona.
Yeah.
And it's not just
Um,
like a cosplay situation.
No.
It's like the full like look up furry suits and everything. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah. There's different levels to it too, you know? I mean, there's like people who just do like the ears and like the
Yes.
tails. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh no.
Better not. That's
Oh.
gross. Disgusting.
I gotta sneeze the devils out of my nose.
Don't do
Ugh.
it. I won't bless you. That's how you turn gay, you know.
They left. Oh, that must have been what happened. Next thing I know, I got a little nose piercing and started being like, oh my god. Stop. After sneezing, it makes sense now. I understand. So what's your excuse?
I don't have a nose piercing, first off.
So what's
Bud.
your excuse? You've never sneezed apparently in your whole life, so how did you
I've
turn
never
gay?
sneezed. I would never do that. I'm en natural. Sneezing
Oh,
is the gay
natural.
agenda.
I see. I sneezed and the little gay beasties went up into my nose and
Yeah, the
I
gay
see.
fairies.
yeah.
Bippity boppity yas.
Okay. So where are we going to put this though? Because it's literally exact opposites of the spectrum for me and you. Would we just put it in depends? Because like between the two of us, the situation is
depends,
totally
like,
different.
I say
It's-
it depends on you and I.
Yeah. So it's a good middle ground to just put it in depends. Only hobbies include a TV, video game, or computer, etc. I actually like that.
I don't care. Like,
I like that. I like this. I want them to play video games with me. I don't want them to be like, turn your game off. That's stupid.
yeah. Yeah.
No, I want them to play. So
And who knows? Maybe like if I want to go out and do something outside, then maybe I can introduce them to something that they'll really enjoy.
Absolutely.
If they don't, That's perfectly fine.
Absolutely. One word replies,
Like in text?
I guess.
It's like, hey, how are you
it
doing?
could be,
Just
it
fine.
could be in person. It could be in person. It could be in
Could be.
person. I work a lot with a lot of people who are very they can be very nonverbal sometimes. And
Yeah.
sometimes I'll be asking them question after question after question after question, and they'll just be like, no, yes, no. And finally I'm just like, okay, have a good day. And they're just like, okay. That's the extent of the conversation. I could never be in a relationship with somebody like that.
No.
I need communication.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's a deal breaker. Yeah.
Agreed.
I want to have conversations, not a monologue.
Talks shit behind their friend's back. Yes, bitch. I need that in my life. Actually like this. Give me the gossip, girl. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Talk shit about Morgan behind his back. Yes, bitch. Tell me. Spell the T, girl.
I hate you. I hate you.
No, I am kidding. I am kidding. Why are you talking shit? What's the I want to know. I'm very interested in wanting to know why you're talking shit. What's going on?
If they're talking shit behind their friends' backs, what are they saying about you behind yours?
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
That is.
Why are you with them if you're gonna talk shit behind their backs? What do you feel? You look kind of angry. Like you look.
That's just my face.
You look like you're thinking really angry thoughts about it.
It's basically just what I said. It's just like, if they're talking shit behind their friends' backs, what are they saying about you behind yours? I would not be in a relationship with someone like this. I'm trying to decide if I would still be friends with someone like this. And I don't know if I would. I don't think I would.
Okay.
No. If I'm gonna say something about someone, so like I have a lot of little personal rules because I'm quirky. One of my personal rules is I will not say something about someone that I will not say to them.
Mm-hmm.
And this has made me very proud of like the interactions that I have with people, and like especially when I'm talking about people to others.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I think that is absolutely a deal breaker for me.
Okay. Totally valid. Is the victim in every story they tell? That's concerning to me. You know who is always the victim in every single story that they tell? A narcissist. A narcissist.
That's true.
If they can't
That's
be the
very
hero
true.
in every single story that they tell, a narcissist will always be the victim. And yep, that's gonna be a deal breaker for me. I don't like it.
Yeah. They're either always the victim or they're always the hero. It's never anything in between. They were never just a bystander. They were in the spotlight somehow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye. They act like they're better than everyone else. What, you think you're better than me?
Ooh, FS is going. FS is riled up.
Yeah. What do you think?
They act like they're better than everyone else.
What, you think you better than
not.
me? Like, really? Like, if they're seriously acting like they're better than everyone else, is crazy. That's wild. That's benoodly. I don't like that.
Not.
Always feel the need to prove themselves.
You can go and like bask in your superiority over in your own corner.
Mm-hmm.
Alone.
Agreed. Always feel the need to prove themselves. I guess I can kind of relate to that, because it's like, when you grow up in this, like, for instance, the situation that I grew up in, you're never believed. Everybody always thought, like, everybody in my family always thought I was lying at all times. So I always felt the need to have conclusive evidence and prove myself with that. So, like, for me personally, that's not the worst thing. It's either not the worst thing or it depends on the situation.
Yeah, it's definitely not the worst thing at all.
Yeah.
If anything, I would just feel bad for them because or not feel bad for them. I would worry that they would feel like they weren't enough for me, and they'd have to prove that that they are, or do something to make them feel like they deserve the relationship, and that would make me feel awful for them.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's something that I would be more than willing to work with them on.
I agree. Rude to parents. Depends on the situation. Hands down. That's
rude to mine.
That's cut and dry. Depends on the situation. I'm rude to mine. Fuck them. But I'm gonna tell you this. It actually irks me whenever somebody does have like good parents that are loving and sweet and accepting, and they still treat them like shit. I've seen that happen, and it drives me up the wall. I'm like, dude, like, have some. Hi, baby. I actually was just about to suggest that we wrap this up. I'm holding Syl's hand right now.
I just had the mental image of her walking in and just standing there like hungry. Food.
No, she said she misses me, and she stood there like this. She was like this. With a little sad face. I require Syl to flip me off. FS wants you to flip him off.
FS has a degradation kink.
Nice. There you go. I'll be out in just a little bit, honey. Okay?
He says thank you.
Are you okay? Okay, I'm gonna get off here in a second.
Grave.
You're so cute. Okay. All right, honey. I'll get off here in a second. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you.
I love how you're talking about like, oh no, I'm not emotionally available, and then you're all sweet and everything.
I had to learn. Ah! Fuck!
Is that Suki?
No, this is Eris.
Oh, is that Eris?
This is Eris. This is the monster. This is the bitch. You're a bitch! Hold on.
Are you yelling at her face?
I'm a little Eris and I'm a little whore.
Stop that. Don't you call her that.
A little asshole. Okay. She was fucking up the wreath again. She fucks up everything in our house. She's a little demon. Okay. So yeah, it depends on the situation. Let's do this last one. We'll do this last one and we'll wrap it up. How's that sound?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, no, this isn't a good one to end it on. Can't text in complete sentences. That doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't care. No, it was like text half a sentence and text the other half or something.
Attention sponge?
Oh, like they're an attention whore.
Oh, so Sylvie? She wants my attention? She wants my attention?
Well, I think it's like
that,
if
actually.
you're. I think it's more like if you are in. Well, maybe actually no. I think that could actually. I think that's what that could mean. In my head, I
They
pictured
absorb
like
attention.
someone in a like in a group of people and they need the attention beyond them. I think what you are right though. I like it's just someone who loves attention.
Sylvie loves attention.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I love this. I enjoy giving attention. I really do.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
go in there.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to make all the big plans. That doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care to do that. It literally doesn't bother me.
I'd say it's not the worst thing. Like, I'll do it, but I want them to also be an adult.
Okay, so depends. We meet in the middle.
Sure.
They want to make all the big plans. Depends. Meet in the middle.
Yeah.
What's she
Like,
doing
I'm an
now?
adult. I can make my own choices also.
Hi. Oh, here we go. This is a good one. This is a good one to end on. Finally, we have a good one. Always on their phone. Always on your phone. It's not a deal breaker, but that shit annoys me. Stop being on your phone 24/7.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Especially if we're watching, not that I watch that many movies, but if we're watching a movie or YouTube or something that I'm showing them and they're not even watching it, they're just on their phone and they just glance up every now and then, that irks me to indignation is what I feel.
Yes,
It's
agreed.
manageable. It's manageable.
Agreed.
But
Agreed. Wholeheartedly agreed. Wholeheartedly agreed. Wholeheartedly agreed. Okay. We're gonna wrap it up there, guys. There's a lot more to we haven't even broke half. We did a lot though. We did a lot. We could probably do another round of this one.
yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and shut off this. There we go.
Chat with you guys again.
Yes, you guys are back. It's good to see you again. Whoa!
You know you can lock your things, right? So you don't have to like.
I moved you on purpose. I moved us on purpose, remember?
Right. No. Yeah. But I mean, like the other things, like.
Yeah! 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 Okay, whatever. Whatever, guys. Whatever. It's dead. Leave it alone. It's dead. It's dead. Thanks for the stream. Sorry I missed the first part. That's okay. That's what VODs are for. That's what YouTube is for. That's what Spotify is for. Okay? We're going to be posting this. Hey, if you're watching on Spotify, if you're watching on YouTube, hey, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. And we apologize for any loudness that came from Morgan's part. But what are you looking at? Stop looking at me. We apologize for any loudness that you may have experienced, if it hurt your ears or anything like that when Morgan was talking.
I'm going to wring your neck. I don't care how.
Again.
Oh my god, you!
He's being loud.
Hey,
let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments. What are some red flags that you're okay with? What are some red flags that you don't find acceptable, that you cannot live with? Is there anything? I don't know, but you can let us know. Christmas episode next week.
Christmas, sure.
Christmas episode next week. We could do something fun.
Sure.
Okay, you guys heard it here. We are gonna have a special Christmas episode next week. Tune in. I love that Foggy apologizes, then laughs so hard he peaks his mic.
Yup.
Well, anywho, tune in next week to get a piece of that, action, you know. Thank you guys so much for everything, and make sure you follow us on all that there social media. You can find me at everywhere that you can find Foggy LeBeau, at Foggy LeBeau. You find good old Morgan underscore coffee bean everywhere that you can find Morgan underscore coffee bean and or Morgan underscore bean bean. You have anything else to add there, Morgana?
I swear, you're digging your grave today, buddy. The only thing I have to add is don't believe Foggy's lies. Don't let him gaslight you. He will try. And if you just randomly stop getting updates from Foggy, it is because I murdered him.
No, it's because I've ascended to godhood.
Foggy digging grave.
Digging grave. I've always been digging grave, baby. But no, besides that, guys, this is something I always forget to plug. Discord. We have a Discord. We have a Discord for the Coffee Lounge. If you guys want to stay up to date on, you know, whenever we're dropping new content, dropping new episodes and stuff like that, join the Discord. And plus, on the Discord, you can participate in things like giving us videos to react to. Sometimes we'll start posting like polls and stuff like that for you guys to vote on to vote for the next episode. I want to start getting a little bit more active on that and doing things with that. So with that in mind, yes, follow us on that Discord. Thank you for posting that right there in the old chat. But yes, thank you guys so much for everything, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.